And do you remember downtown enough to, like, how much of a transformation it's made?
Oh yeah, I remember as a kid going to BB Dairy next to the Army Navy store. I remember thinking it was Two Sisters over here where Harp was. Yeah, the Mystical Toys, obviously, that was my go-to.
Hands in the air, let the rhythm flow. Ooh, let it flow. Together we rise, let the good vibes grow. Community conversations, yeah.
321 Media and the Greater Mystic Chamber of Commerce present Community Conversations. I'm Bruce Flax. I'm here with Matt Williston from Tidal Build. Hi, Matt.
Hey Bruce, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks. Yourself?
Doing well, very well.
Very good. Let's jump right into it. So you are an architect.
Yep.
And you are you're located right above Final Line Gallery, which we can talk about in a minute.
Yeah.
But kind of talk about how you got here.
Yeah, so I am an architect in Connecticut and Rhode Island. I went to school at Boston Architectural College for obviously to study architecture. I was there for 10 years and then working on single family homes and design, and then moved down to Richmond, Virginia, and was working on multifamily construction and architecture down there. Got licensed down there, so originally got licensed in Virginia and then decided to move back up here, and I'm from here, so I was always kind of calling back to come here eventually, and teamed up with my two partners and good friends, Max and Luke, who are kind of on the construction side of things, and they do the construction management, estimating, and general contracting. And so we all decided to team up together and kind of hit the building industry from the three different disciplines. And it seemed to be working out pretty well of kind of a collaboration of design, build, architecture, and construction. So, so yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far.
You've been up here in the office for a year, maybe?
We've been here for just over 2 years, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how are you finding it up here in terms of like what did anything change when you went from Richmond architecture up here to New England and southeastern Connecticut architecture?
Yeah, so I think the biggest difference, aside from code differences with the climate and everything, of course, I was doing a lot of multifamily down there, so it's kind of at that scale, it's a lot more of kind of commercial. Up here, we're kind of specializing now in single-family additions, renovations, and new construction as well. And it's really the clients are a big difference. I think the biggest difference between multifamily and single-family is in the multifamily aspect, the client is looking for the kind of end profits and looking to maximize, rent, maximize square footage for cost and everything, whereas and what I prefer is single family. You're working with the homeowner, you're working with someone that you're building the project for, who's going to live in it and wants it their own way and custom, and I think there's a lot more value and kind of it's more rewarding at the end of the project. They get to say thank you and live in their house and tell everyone what a great job they did, and be proud of something. So I've always liked single family myself and found that it was always kind of a calling to come back to it.
Is there a specific type of house structure or design that you prefer to work with?
I do like the contemporary modern. Obviously around here, especially in Mystic, it's that New England traditional style, which you see a lot. But I also love working with that and kind of blending it too. So a lot of projects we've done around here, the client might like something modern, but needs to kind of fit the neighborhood. So we kind of blend the two where, it's large glazed opening windows or doors, but still dressed in, cedar shake shingles and asphalt shingle roofs, kind of keeping that New England traditional mixed with the modern. So it's kind of nice.
And so you did mention that your office is over the Final Line Gallery. You
Yep.
grew up here. So did you ever work at the Final Line Gallery?
Yes, I did. So
Why would that be?
So my mom is the owner of the Final Line Gallery. She's been here for 40 years, which is one of the longest standing businesses in downtown. And she has a great location right in the corner. And we moved in for a pretty good deal on the rent upstairs. And we've only started in this small office behind me, and then slowly we've been kind of accumulating more office space up here, and now we're in the basically the entire upstairs. So yeah, it's been great, and you know, working close to my mom is nice too.
Yeah.
Get to see her. Yeah.
Do you think 15-year-old Matt would ever have imagined 30-plus-year-old Matt being up above his mom?
Probably not up above, but it's always been my dream since I was, I think, in second grade to become an architect. And that was always kind of my life mission and goal, was to be a licensed architect. And another dream was to open my own firm.
Yeah.
So, and the last one's to design and build my own house. So I got 2 out of the 3 out of the way.
Right on.
So yeah.
And you've been doing some work on Block Island,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Can you say what you've been doing there?
Yeah, so actually the Eureka Hotel just reopened, and they did a massive renovation over there, and we did the second story roof deck that wraps all the way around. So we detailed that and designed it, and then they had their own construction crew out there. So we do a lot of design work out there, from contractors that need a designer, and there's kind of a drought in design work out there. But there's a lot of contractors out there, so we don't really build out there because it's tough to get the mobilization and just, you know, making it all work. But designing is easy out there, you know. So yeah, it's been nice to kind of have that balance.
So having grown up here and now being back here, what do you miss most from Mystic for your 15 when you were younger, and where's your go-to place now in Mystic that you are most comfortable, where you like to go out at night?
So around here, I like the engine room. I know a lot of people that work there, and my brother helped start opening the Oyster Club, so we know Dan very well. But yeah, there's been a lot of new places that are opening up that we love trying and going out and exploring. So it's fun to see the new restaurants popping up.
Yeah, and do you remember downtown enough to like how much of a transformation it's made?
Oh yeah, I remember as a kid going to BB Dairy next to the Army Navy store. I remember thinking it was Two Sisters over here where Harp was. Yeah, the Mystical Toys, obviously, that was my go-to. That's where I first learned about taxes, when I only had $15 and something cost $15, and at the end it cost more. So yeah, I've seen a lot of different businesses come in, come out. Obviously my mom has kind of stayed here, so Mystic definitely has a sweet spot for my heart, for sure.
Yeah. And if final question, if you had if you can give advice to somebody who's thinking about architecture and looking to study in that field, what advice would you give them?
I think a great advice would be kind of start before you can get into school or anything like that. Start trying to get some construction experience, because especially if you want to look into a single family, you have to know how the building is actually built rather than just drawn. So that is kind of invaluable experience that you're not really going to get in the school. That was one of the reasons I like Boston Architectural College, is that they have that kind of work-study co-op where you need to be working in the field and also studying as you're learning. So yeah, and it's a lot of hard work, so you just got to be prepared to love it, and it'll love you back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Bruce Flax. I'm here with Matt Williston. We're done with Community Conversations for the week. I want to thank you, Matt. Thank 321 Media, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Bruce.
Right,
Pleasure. Thank you.